Thank you, Indu. Traditional meals are often a family affair, with recipes being handed down from generation to generation. Lucky is the person who gets some of these recipes to share, like Angela Sanders Looney with her mother's Thai coconut chicken curry.
People do need to sit down and communicate. It's not just color of their skin. I mean, everybody needs to communicate and say, it's not just for you, not me, and it's us.
I just think it's important that people experience other cultures, because we're not the only ones here. We need, like Mom said, take into account that, you know, there's you and there's me, and we're not the same, but together we can find a commonality. And sometimes, a lot of times, it's over food. Today we're making Thai chicken coconut curry. It's a dish that, you know, when I was growing up, that a lot of times it would be like, oh, what's Mom gonna cook today? Oh, well, it's gonna be chicken coconut curry. So it's one of those memory evoking recipes too. The first step would be to take your 1/4 cup of coconut oil and melt it in your medium high heat stock pot. Then you add your curry paste. This is a full 4-ounce can, because we like it spicy, but if your tolerance level isn't that high, you can certainly use a 1/4 can or a 1/2 can, whatever your taste is. And we're going to just kind of stir this and get the basis of a roux. And you can definitely start to smell it. And now we're gonna add just a little bit of our coconut milk. And then reserve the rest, and we'll add it here in just a little bit. So now we've kind of got the basis of our sauce, and we're gonna add our chicken. And we've used chicken here, but you can also use beef or pork or whatever meat you prefer. And at this point, you can also add your fish sauce and give it a good stir. You can see where the chicken is starting to get done. Now we're gonna add the rest of the coconut milk. And I'm one of those that likes to scrape out every last bit. The thing about this dish is it's really kind of customizable. You can, you know, make it as spicy as you want or not. And if you happen to make it too spicy, the recipe actually calls for 2 cans of coconut milk. But if you find that you've actually put in a little too much curry, then you can add some extra coconut milk and dilute it a little bit. I'm gonna add the bamboo. I'm just gonna pull it over here. Now this is strip bamboo. You can use this, or if you can't find strips, which a lot of times you can find in the Oriental food stores, you can most certainly use sliced. It really doesn't matter. You're really just kind of going for that taste and texture. Then as far as some of the garnish, we use the kaffir lime leaves. It's got a very distinct floral citrusy aroma. You can smell the citrus when you rub the leaves. Do not let it prevent you from making the recipe if you don't have it or can't find it. Just if you do, don't eat it when you cook with it. And then of course we used some basil for garnish. You can actually cook some of the basil in, as well as the red bell pepper, just for color, but we're not really cooking it per se. We're just kind of adding it in for color and just making it look pretty.